Sweetie.
I can't.
What's your name? Babak what? Babak Amini. Okay, go get him, Baba.
DC, make some noise! DC, we did it. We out here. We out here. Thank you, man. I love the vibes, man. Nah, this is exciting. Not only am I filming my special where I started comedy in 2012, but though this is a national event. I got people from all over the country that pulled up tonight, man. So thank you guys for everything, man. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, the reason why I know people from all over the country here is because they've been DMing me all day and shit. It's been stressful. People been like, yo, dog, I'm driving from Connecticut to see you tonight. I'm like, dog, like, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, I don't know why you telling me that shit, because I ain't gonna pitch in for gas. If this is your first time watching me do comedy, man, I got really popular the past 12 months on social media because I post a lot of clips where I roast people. Now when people pull up to my shows, they're like, roast me next, hermano. That should be uncomfortable because I be getting DMs. They be like, yo, dog, it's my birthday. I bought tickets to your show at the Lincoln Theater. Can you please roast me? I'm like, nah, dog, that's not how it works, you know? It's like, come on, bro, it's my birthday, please. Then they send me a picture of what they look like. Then I'll be looking at the picture, I'm like, dog, by the looks of it, you've been through enough. Like, you ugly as shit, bro. Drink more water. And he just responds, ja, 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 ja. I'm like, fuck! Not all shows are like this. The vibes are good tonight, man. Sometimes I'll be doing shows that's not like this diverse. I was recently in Denver, Colorado. All my friends were like, yo, Mar, you're gonna love Denver, Colorado. It's so diverse. And then I got there. That shit wasn't diverse at all, dog. I feel like the reason why was because the day I arrived, it was the same day as a Taylor Swift concert. Yeah. So the whiteness, that shit was aggressive, dog. That shit gave me anxiety. I had to hit up my Denver weed man. He blessed me with the ounce of some fire Denver weed and 5 mushroom chocolate bars, which I thought was like a little, you know, it was a nice gesture, but I thought it was a little excessive. I said, what the fuck am I gonna do with an ounce of fire weed and 5 mushroom chocolate bars and one night of comedy? So I ended up making $800 profit at the Taylor Swift concert. Yeah, shout out to the Swifties. As I like to call them, the white Illuminati. They took over the NFL like in 2 weeks. I want to take a moment to, you know, acknowledge all the white people here. I just want to let y'all know that you're in a safe space, you know. When I see white people, I get excited. I'm like, damn, like my shows, they're getting diverse. Like, appreciate y'all pulling up, man. I want to let y'all know, like, I don't like to make fun of white people. It's not my thing. I don't, for real. Some of my friends, they like to make fun of, I personally don't. I don't like to make fun of white people mainly because I like opportunities and real shit. Listen, I ain't trying to be on Telemundo, all right? I'm trying to be on Netflix. That's right. That's right. Thank you. So make some phone calls, be productive, you know? Be an ally, use your powers, Beanie, you know? Yeah, man. Is it anyone's first time tonight watching me do comedy? Make some noise. Oh, shit. Hey, man, appreciate y'all pulling up, man. I want to let y'all know if this is your first time watching me do comedy, y'all catch me at a very good time, all right? For real. I've been doing comedy for 10 years, and I just started making money like last week. So tonight, if you hear me talking about like getting money and getting pussy, I just want to let y'all know that I deserve it. I work hard for that shit. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I remember the first time like I started comedy like 10 years ago, I used to say things to my immigrant mom like, oh, one day, Mom, I'm gonna buy you a mansion. That was 10 years ago. I don't know if y'all know about inflation, but she's gonna have to settle for a 1-bedroom in Rockville, Maryland. Lo siento, mama. I tried my best. Nah, but for real though, like honestly, I'm in a position for the first time in my life where I'm able to provide for my mom financially, pay all her bills, and make sure her rent's on time. So that's a dream of mine. Yeah. That's one of my dreams. Thank you. And now, now that I help her financially, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like she's getting a little bit too comfortable. She started shopping at Whole Foods now. I'm like, Mom, we're a Costco family. You need to chill. Don't forget your roots, Mama. But to this day, I'm very proud to be able to help her financially. She'll call me. She's like, Mijo, I'm sorry, but I ran out of money. Can you send me some more? I said, of course, Mommy. I love you. I'll do whatever you want. Send her some money. Then she calls me back the next day. That shit's uncomfortable, I didn't plan for her like budgeting bad. So when she calls me, sometimes it gets really like awkward. It's like, Mijo, how was your show last night? I go, nobody came. I'm sorry, Mommy. Oh, wow, because on Facebook I saw it was like over 1,000 people. I go, no, Mommy, that was Photoshopped. I paid someone to make it look like that. Yeah, man. Now, my mom's a super Bolivian lady. She came to this country 40 years ago. Shout out to all my Latinos. Yeah, man. Latinos all in the building? Oh, shit. Okay, we out here. My father, he's from Iran. We got any Middle Easterns? Make some noise. Okay. Security right here. We got some eyebrows. But when people find out here in the DMV, like, yo, Martin, you Iranian and Bolivian at the same time? Like, how did it even happen? I'm like, dog, my parents, they fucked. That's what happened. They're like, wow, that's amazing. Which side do you identify with more, your Bolivian side or your Iranian side? I'm like, well, depends on what Fox News is talking about this week, because that shit can go either way, man, because if they talking about the Muslim ban, I'm super Bolivian. If they talking about immigration, then I'm from Iran. But if they're talking about deportation, I'm from Silver Spring, Maryland. Red line all day, baby. Glenmont, that's my stop. I'm not gonna lie, right now I feel like a lot of Middle Easterns online, they're mad at me because they be DMing me shit. They be like, yo, Martin, you half Middle Eastern, but you never post no Middle Eastern jokes. You only post Latino jokes. Why is that? I go, honestly, dog, it's mainly because Latinos, they buy all the tickets. So first I gotta make them ja-ja, Then I make you guys go, la, 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 la. That's how they ja-ja in their language. When you hear them like, oh shit, what the fuck's that noise? That's just them having a good time and shit. You know what's wild, man? I feel like growing up, I feel like I never really felt like fit in with the Middle Eastern homies. They always used to say things like, yo, Martin, you smoke hookah like a bitch. I'm like, dog, we're 12 years old. So we gotta go to class, Muhammad, relax, chill. We're in 6th grade. I feel like I never really fit in with the Latino homies growing up because I feel like my Spanish was never that good. When I was a kid, I used to watch Novelas with my mom. I was 8 years old. My mom used to watch this novella. It was a classic. It was called Marimar. I don't know if y'all remember Marimar. Yeah, y'all remember it? Yeah, man, my mom loved watching Marimar. And I remember being a little kid, I used to watch it, and I had trouble understanding what was happening in the show, But then it cut to commercial break, and there's this white lawyer. His name was Joel Atlas Skirble. Y'all remember him? Every time he'd come on the screen, he'd be like, cuando tú necesitas un abogado, llámame, ya hablo tu idioma. I'm like, damn, mommy, he talks just like me. To this day, whenever someone walks up to me like, hablas español? I'm like, sí, cuando tú necesitas un abogado, llámame, yo hablo tu idioma. That's why when people ask me, like, yo, dog, are you like a no sabo? I'm like, nah, dog, I'm like, yo hablo tu idioma. Yeah, man. Anyone here got immigrant parents? Make some noise? Yeah, man. Yeah, I had a feeling I could feel the trauma in the room. A lot of repressed anger, you know what I mean? Anyone here, let's see, any Asian people? Make some noise? Yeah? Oh, you're Asian? Oh, what's your Asian? That's how you say it. What's your Asian? I was like, oh my God. You're Filipino? Oh, very cool. Do you speak any Tagalog? No, you're like a no sabo Tagalog? No words. Any other Filipinos here? Really? Do you speak Tagalog? Can we teach her some shit? Tell me your name. Rebecca. She's a little bit, but this is a learning experience for all of us. And what's your name? Lynn. Nice to meet you, Lynn. What's a good curse word in Tagalog? Puta ingamo. That shit sounds fucked up, dog. I didn't like the way you said that shit to me, though. I'm trying to learn, don't cuss me out. What the fuck? Puta, what? Puta itamo? Itamo. Inamo. Puta inamo. Puta inamo. Can you come here and talk into the microphone real quick? Let's practice. You practice. You got this? All right? You got this. All right. Let's go.
Putang ina mo!
Yes! Yes! Now, do it come here, one more. Do it one more time, but look at that white guy right there. One more time.
You okay with this?
Do it for your ancestors!
Putang ina mo!
Yes! Yes! We fucking did it here at the Lincoln Theater. Thank you so much. Ja, 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 ja. No, we should give it up. Give it up for this one white dude who took all the abuse. All the fucking... You're one of the good ones. You're one of the good ones. You stand out like shit, bro. You bright as fuck. He's wearing white on white, dog. It's not a white at a comedy special, bro. Nah, but I'm glad you're here because sometimes when white people come, they get a little bit caught off guard by the vibes. You know, they don't know what I'm doing because they're like, yo, like, why is Martin being so aggressive and mean to the audience? And like, no, this is not being aggressive. This is just how minorities communicate with each other, right? In order to become friends with minorities, you got to learn how to talk shit. You know what I mean? Roasting is a big part of our culture, right? And the closer you are to minorities as far as like being friendship, the more racist you are towards them, right? That's real shit. You know what I mean? Let's practice. Say something racist right now. Come on, ja, for real. If you down for the culture? Say something. He went from white to pink, dog. Ja, relax, ja, relax. Nah, it's true, man. I got fucking roasted growing up in my neighborhood. I grew up in Silver Spring, man. My nickname growing up was Osama bin Martin. And those are my best friends. Especially on the basketball court, dog. As soon as I stepped on the court, all my black homies be like, Osama! Shoot the J! And back then I had a really good jump shot. I'd be like, praise Allah. Allah Akbar from downtown. Boom shakalaka. Dog, we all have fucked up nicknames growing up. My best friend's nickname growing up was Chino Cochino. Yeah. And he wasn't even Asian. He was from Honduras. He just had the eyes, you know? Dog, I got roasted so much growing up, I had to change my name. My real name, isn't really Martin. Real shit. That's my middle name. My real name, my government name, my first name is, my dad, he gave me the most Iranian name he could think of. Super Persian. My real name is Babak. Yeah, that's right. But everyone in my neighborhood, they call me Backpack. That shit hurt my feelings, man. Even my Bolivian mom couldn't pronounce my Middle Eastern name. My whole life, my mom be like, Bobaquito! Osama bin Bobaquito, venga a comer! I'm like, Mom, call me Backpack, I'm trying to fit in. Yeah, man. Nah, white homie, it's see, you hear all the jajas, you know? All these minorities are having a good time, like, ha, 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 ha. It's not because they're having a good time, it's because all these motherfuckers, they got trauma, dog. That's why they're here. No one in here believes in going to therapy, but they all believe in going to Bad Bunny concerts. They be at the concerts like, Benito, take my money. Like, what about therapy? Fuck therapy. Now, but listen, it's a unique experience having immigrant parents. Most people don't know what it's like unless you have them. A lot of people, y'all don't know what it's like, getting your ass beat by your immigrant parents for getting bad grades on your homework when they're the ones who helped you with your homework. Mommy, I'm sorry, we tried our best together. Stop helping me. I'm failing English because of you. But we gotta take more pride in the fact that we were the last generation to get our ass beat by our parents, man. That's right, yeah. It's true. We got abused, dog. This new generation, they don't get hit like that, man. My brother, he's got 3 kids right now. He don't hit none of them. Dog, I'm like, let me know. I'll fuck them up for free, dog. Tag me in, dog. That's because I love them. That's real love. I don't want to talk too much shit about my immigrant parents because, they're good people. They support me. Most immigrant parents, they don't want their kids telling jokes for a living, but they support me mainly because before I got into comedy, I was a drug dealer. Yeah, so when I told them I'm gonna do stand-up comedy, they're like, finally. He's getting his life together. Sometimes I reflect on what it put my parents through as a young drug dealer, you know? I remember when I was 14, I got caught dealing weed for the first time, and my mom, she was devastated. Like, she didn't know what to do. So she transferred me to a rich private school, thinking it was gonna help the situation. But in reality, she gave me a promotion. Shout out to Bethesda, Maryland. It's where dreams come true. It's where you can sell eighths for $70. All the white people are like, what's wrong with paying 70 for an eighth? That's a good deal. That's market value. I pay that all the time. Relax. You know, because of TikTok, a lot of young people be coming to my shows, man. Anyone here under 24 make some noise? Oh, snap. Shout out to the mental illness in the room, dog. Yeah. Y'all be TikToking while the world is burning. I love that shit. Yeah, bro. Nah, actually, I feel like I learned a lot from the new generation. You guys are, I think you guys are doing a great job, man. I learned from you. I be learning shit like mental health, happiness. Y'all believe in the future and shit. Everyone else in the room is dead inside, for real. That's why y'all here, right, on a Saturday. Yeah, because y'all want to feel something inside. Like, Martin, please make me ja-ja. Yo, I met this young kid in New York, right? 22 years old. He's sitting in the front row. I go, his name was Jason. I go, Jason, are you dating anyone right now? He goes, no, I'm not dating no one, but I'm working on myself. And everyone in the room just started clapping for him, except for one old guy in the back. He was like, that's gay as fuck. I'm like, sir, don't say that out loud. But I was thinking that shit too. So if you're working on yourself tonight, just keep that shit to yourself, dog. A lot of our parents, man, they come from another country. They bring their trauma with them, bro. And she loves to throw that shit in my face. My mom, she came from Bolivia 40 years ago, and she loves to tell me how much she sacrificed for me every fucking day. I sacrificed everything for you. I'm like, Mommy, thank you so much, but that was like 40 years ago, you know? When you gonna shut the fuck up about that shit? When can we focus on being happy? She's like, no. I feel like happiness is a very new concept for, immigrant parents. You know? I feel like that shit came out around like 2009, 2010. Back when like Kid Cudi dropped his first album and shit. I know I got trauma for real because I get that shit from my dad, bro. My dad, he's a toxic Iranian man. 5'8", got a bad temper. He shops at Ross. He's crazy, son. My dad, he owns an ice cream truck business. He's been driving an ice cream truck for the past 40 years. And the reason I feel like I got trauma is because he used to drop me off in middle school in an ice cream truck. Yeah, bro, real shit. All my friends had like regular cars like Toyotas and Hondas. And then it would be my dad pulling up like, ding 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 ding. There goes Martin. Fuck you, dog. I had to jump out the menu like, oh. Have a good day, Dad. I love you. I love you too. Then he parked right there and started working. Why you gotta work at my school, Dad? Hey, it's good business. You know, it's wild. I really feel like I look at the crowd, man, and y'all look just like me and shit. Like I feel like it's weird, with the exception of you and you. You look like you could be my grandma, you know what I mean? You look like my cousin and shit. But that's what my neighborhood looked like growing up in Silver Spring. Like I feel like I'm back at like Montgomery College and shit. This is great. Yeah. This is fucking fire. My neighborhood growing up was predominantly Latino and Black. That was it, with a sprinkle of like, Koreans. That was the vibes. One Korean dude in the back. Yeah. Oh. You know what's crazy? Growing up in this neighborhood that I grew up in, I honestly thought, because that's what my neighborhood looked like, that's what the whole country looked like. It wasn't until I drove past 495 that I realized that this country is mostly white. And that's when I was like, oh shit, I should probably shut the fuck up more. I feel like now, as an adult, the further down I drive on I-95 South, the more I'm afraid to see the American flag. Like, if I see an American flag, a Cracker Barrel, and a pickup truck, I'm like, I should probably take a shit later. Wait till I get to Miami where I feel safe. It's not that I had anything against the whites, you know? It's just I never had access to them. I feel like in order to have white friends, you need access to them to learn the skill sets to communicate with them, you know? Now, real shit, I didn't know until I started becoming, you know, an adult. I started touring the country, and now I learned. I know now I have white friends. You know, a lot that helped me was I had to learn how to enunciate. That shit changed my life, bro. You gotta be like, hello, Barbara. That shit opened up all these opportunities for me, you know? I get all types of meetings now, you know? I'm proud to announce that recently I hired my first white. Yeah, man. I hired my first white. Now I give them opportunities. Yeah, he's actually here. My boy, yo, give it up for my boy Jack one time. That's my camera guy. Yo, he's an authentic white because he be wearing flip-flops in December, dog. That's how you know when you see the toes, you're like, oh yeah, you a real white, dog. Now, Jack, he does all my editing. He edits all my TikTok clips and all my camera stuff. And we go on tour together. We recently went to Dallas, Texas. And I can tell I'm starting to influence Jack because he's starting to talk like me. We ordered some Uber Eats and we're hanging out in the Airbnb. And the Uber Eats was running late and he just spazzed the fuck out. He goes, what the fuck, son? Where the fuck is the Uber Eats? I go, Jack. He goes, I don't know what got into me. I don't even talk like that. Ain't that right, Jack? It's a good white. It's a good white. Jack and I, we were recently in New Jersey. We were doing some shows, and after the show, we got in the car. We were driving back to the Airbnb. Jack was driving, and as we were driving, we got pulled over by the cops. And that's when I looked at Jack. I'm like, yo, dog, it's time to clock in and earn that white salary. And he's like, yep. It wasn't until, the cop got out the car, he walked towards the window that I realized, Jack, he has panic attacks and anxiety. Yeah. And as a good friend, I just looked at him in disgust. I just like, dog, out of all the whites I hired the one white that doesn't like talking to the cops. What the fuck? I hired a defective white. What the fuck? It's an embarrassment. Even the cops were like, all right, relax, son. It's going to be okay. Jack was sweating, got emotional. I guess he triggered the cop because the cop ended up giving him a $500 ticket. Yeah. Yeah, fucking Jack got fucking upset. It was the first time I saw white-on-white crime. I was like, nice! Jack was fucking spazzing, bro. He was like, this is bullshit. This is baloney. And he was like, nah, nah, nah. He was saying words, but that's how it sounds to me. Jack's got emotional, man. He's like, what the fuck the cops, Martin? Fuck the cops. Fuck them. I go, yeah, man, they're fucked up. He's like, yeah, we gotta do something. What are we gonna do about the cops? I go, what are we gonna do? Dog, you can write an email. I'm gonna be right here working on my enunciation. Yeah, man. But for the most part, right now, I gotta be honest with y'all, things are going pretty good in my life. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, I'm pretty happy, yeah. You know, it's wild because being happy and successful, that shit gives me, it kind of gives me anxiety because I don't know if y'all can relate to this, but when shit's going really good in my life, I'm like, damn, things going really good right now. When's the fucked up thing gonna happen? That's that trauma creeping back in, bro. I get uncomfortable, you know, when things are going really good, because I'm used to fucked up shit happening all the time. And actually, recently, like 2 months ago, some fucked up shit happened. I was chilling in my LA apartment with my girl. We were watching a movie, and out of nowhere, I just got this anonymous text message. It was 3 paragraphs. I started reading that shit. I'm like, damn. The message was like, yo, you ain't shit, you ain't funny, kill yourself. I said, what the fuck is this? My girl looked at me like, baby, what's wrong? I said, nothing. She's like, baby, tell me, what's wrong? So I showed her the text message. And my girl, she's Latina, you know, and so now she's emotionally invested in finding out who the fuck, yeah, Latinas, y'all like the FBI. When y'all want to find something out, you'll find out and then you'll fuck them up, dog. So my girl, she tracks down this anonymous number to this guy's Facebook page. Turns out the person who sent this message is the son of my landlord. Yeah. And what's even more fucked up is when we went on his Facebook page, everything on this guy's Facebook page is all very satanic. It was like, hail Satan, I want to kill everybody. And I was like, fuck! The moment I started selling out shows across the country, this mentally ill dude wants to Selena me. Selena was an artist in the 90s. She was killed by a mentally ill person. So in this joke scenario, I'm Selena. Leave no white man behind. Ja, ja, ja. But on a positive note, this is Lincoln Theater. This is like a little secret. Nobody knows this yet. It's not public. I didn't post nothing on social media about it, but I got married like 2 months ago, dog. Yeah, your boy got married. My wife is actually here right now, man. Baby, stand up. Keep it going for my wife. Baby, stand up. Yeah, just wait. Yeah. Let them see you. Yeah, man. All right, don't cheer too much, man. That's my voice. Relax. What happened was, I eloped in Vegas. And, yeah, before I tell this story, y'all know who Matt Rife is? Yeah, so for those who don't know, Matt Rife, he's a very sexy, attractive guy, you know, very successful. He's one of my best friends, and we're on, okay, relax. Fucking pussy's so wet from over here, goddamn. Shit got moist. Easy. So no, he's one of my best friends. I went to Vegas with my girl to celebrate his birthday in September, and it was beautiful. We were at Dre's nightclub. French Montana was the DJ. And it was one of the best nights of my life, mainly because Matt was paying for everything, dog. Yo, when the drinks are free, French Montana sounds a lot better, dog. He was just like, hey, I'm like, another shot? It got to the point of the night, it was like 4 a.m., we were lit, bro. And that's when you get lit like that in Vegas, that's when you get really emotional with your homies. You start saying things like, yo, dog, I love you, dog. I love you too, bro. Matt was like, man, I'm so proud of you, bro. You found the girl of your dreams. Make sure you hold on to her, because it's tough out here in these streets. I'm like, thank you, man. Please don't fuck her. Real shit, no jajas. Like, I meant that shit. He's like, nah, dog, we're in Vegas. I feel like tonight is the night. Y'all should get married. And my girl, she was standing right next to me. She was like, I'm like, damn, baby, like, if we get married tonight, are you even ready? And she just pulled out a veil from her purse. She's like, bitch, I've been ready. I still wasn't sure. I'm like, I don't know if tonight's the night. And then Matt was like, dog, if y'all get married tonight, I'll pay for everything. And that's when I was like, I'm like, damn, baby, I love you. And I also love a really good deal, you know? So we end up at the chapel, you know. Now it's 5 a.m. in the morning. The receptionist, she was wearing Crocs. I'm like, oh, this is legit. I'm walking down the aisle. I'm looking at my bride-to-be. I was emotional. I just started crying, dog. Yeah. Also because the shrooms were hitting hard. I'm like, damn, this is an emotional last night, you know? Matt was the best, man. He gave a great speech and shit. And the cool thing is when you hang out with Matt Rife, man, just random ass celebrities just pop out of nowhere. As I'm walking down the aisle, I just noticed that Jake from State Farm was there. Dog, I swear, Jake was just cheering me on like, bro, you about to get married. I'm like, dog, is the shrooms hitting hard right now, or am I about to save a lot of money on car insurance? Like, what the fuck? The next day, I was married to a beautiful Latina girl. It was amazing, yeah. Yeah, beautiful girl. Very attractive, very happy. She's bad though, man. She used to model and shit. She a LA 10. Bad joint. Like a real LA 10 too. Yeah. Not like a Manassas 10, but like a real LA 10. Oh, they just got salty. The thing is, guys, when you start like dating a girl that bad, that shit comes with a lot of responsibilities, man. It comes with a lot of pressure, you know? You're now competing with professional athletes. Yeah, real shit. My girl's ex is a professional soccer player. Yeah, I Googled him. He ain't shit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, man. Yeah, man. Now, but when I found out that he plays in the MLS, I felt a lot better, you know? I was like, oh, thank God, you know? He's not a real soccer player, you know? He ain't selling out 3 shows at the Lincoln Theater, you feel me? Yeah. Yeah. He ain't a threat. The sex is good too, man. I think sex is so important. Yo, sex so good right now, I started speaking Spanish fluently, son. I'm like, yo hablo tu idioma. Every day I wake up, I'm like, mi amor, mi vida, mi corazón. It's like, damn, like once you start speaking Spanish, I'm like, today. Pussy so good, I call that shit Rosetta Stone, son. I'll be in the pussy like, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? It's like, where's the library? My bad, I ran out of words. Ja, ja, ja. Yeah, man. The thing is, when you get married or if you're in a serious relationship, man, that's when the work really begins, dog. I'm still learning how to be a good husband. I recently learned that I'm not allowed to like other girls' pictures on Instagram. I didn't know that shit. I got in trouble last week. My girl caught me. She's like, oh, who the fuck was that bitch that you liked on Instagram? I'm like, baby, that was Michelle Obama. Like, I'm a feminist. I'm trying to support the movement, you know? It's like, nah, bitch, fuck that. I'm your first lady, motherfucker. I'm like, oh, you got it. You got it. You got it. The last argument we got in, man, that shit was wild because I didn't even do nothing. All that happened was she had a dream. That was it. She had a dream that I was talking to Rihanna. And then Rihanna was talking to me. And then Rihanna gave me her number and then I smiled. And that's what triggered her. Yeah, and when she told me that, like, you know, I got emotional. I just started tearing up again. I was like, damn, baby, like, you think I got a chance for Rihanna? I love you for that. Thank you for believing in me. I knew you was the one for me. Even tonight, there was like, I saw so many beautiful girls walk in, I can't even make eye contact with y'all. I can't, I gotta look away, like, I gotta act like I'm Stevie Wonder and shit. I'm like, I don't see none of y'all bitches. Latinas are, man, they're tough, bro. I mean, look, I got a soft spot for Latinas, you know. I love Latinas, you know. Shout out to all the Latinas in the room right now, you know. Yeah, man. Y'all deserve everything, you know. I love Latinas because y'all got sazon, y'all got flavor, you know. I could tell just by the way you carry yourselves, not just like in person, but like even online on, you know, Instagram. Just by your handles, you know. Screen names be like, Horchata Mami 98. Dulce de Leche 22. Papusa Mami XXXX. Like, damn. See, sexual and delicious at the same time. But when it comes to like marriage and shit, I'm not gonna lie, I have anxiety. Not because of her, but the truth is, I just never had like relationship role models. You know, I never had anyone to look up to. My parents, they divorced when I was 11 years old, and my dad, he's been remarried 3 different times, so he's toxic, you know? And my mom, she's never been with another man except for my dad, so like low key, you know, she's a nerd, you know? I'm like, Mom, you're in your 60s, like go get some new dick, you feel me? So now my mom, she wants to get back out there again, you know, start dating. So now she's on the dating apps for old people. It's called Facebook. Yo, watch your parents on Facebook for real. When they poke each other, yo, they mean that shit, son. I'm like, Mom, no poking after 12. She's like, but I like poking. The cool thing about touring now, man, I get to, you know, travel the country, meet all different types of people. And one thing I've learned about, you know, my community, like, you know, Latinos specifically, is we're so diverse, you know? We got all different types of Latinos. My mom's Bolivian, and like, when I posted a joke on TikTok like a year ago, I became Bolivian famous. Yeah, it was basically a joke about being half Bolivian, half Persian, and all the Bolivians, they saw like, oh shit, he's half Bolivian? We buying tickets today, son. But now I get DMs from Bolivians like every fucking day. I'm not gonna lie, that shit's annoying. There's one dude named Mauricio, he lives in Texas. This dude, dog, he texts me, he DMs me every single, he's like, Martin, I just want to let you know you're my favorite Bolivian Iranian comedian. I'm like, Mauricio, I'm the only Bolivian Iranian comedian. He's like, that's why I like you. He's like, man, I think you should keep going because I think you're going to be more famous than Raquel Welch. And I was like, who the fuck is Raquel Welch? So I had to Google her. Turns out she was a very famous actress in the 1960s. She was half Bolivian, half white. And that's when I realized, like, damn, son, like, Bolivians, like, we don't got nobody. So in conclusion, as the new Bolivian leader, I just feel like it's my responsibility to promote Bolivia and all Latinos. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. The cool thing about touring right now is I get to travel the country, meet all different types of people, and I see the diversity. It's so fucking cool. Even the diversity within the Latino community. A little secret for all the non-Latinos in the room. Low-key Latinos, man, yo, we don't really fuck with each other like that. It's true. True, white dude. Low-key white dude. We be racist towards each other, dog. Like in public, we be like, Latino gang. But behind closed doors, it's like, that fucking Bolivian. The little koala-faced motherfucker. What's up, Marv? I love you, dog. Nah, but you know, I'm in the DMV right now, so I can't shout out, you know, I have to make sure I shout out to all the Central Americans in the DMV one time. This is the capital, man. This is motherfucking El Salvador, Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala. We got the most Central Americans in the country, bro. You know? Anyone here from El Salvador? Yeah, man. My whole neighborhood was Salvi, bro. That's why I know y'all I know y'all well. One thing I learned about Salvis, man, they love beans and cheese for breakfast. Y'all be taking 2 shits before math class, dog. All the fiber in the beans. Like I gotta go to math. Stop eating so many beans. That's why a lot of them, they do construction work, man, because it's all the fiber, dog. They ready to build some shit by 9 a.m. Like, I want to build something. Like, Hector, put the fucking shovel down, relax. But then I moved to LA 2 years ago, and the Latino community over there it's mostly Mexicans. Yeah. Damn, man, y'all everywhere, dog. Mexicans are all over the, dog, you could be in Antarctica, dog. And Mexicans be like, ¿Quieres tamales? ¿Quieres tamales? Like, dog, we in an igloo right now. Like, I'll take one, but fuck, what you doing here? Now, when I moved to LA, bro, I just wasn't hip to the culture, you know, because we really don't have too many Mexicans in the DMV. You know, they're in PG, Kenilworth Avenue, but besides that, that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? They out here just like on the street. I didn't know about no Mexican slang. Not until I got like a Mexican barber. I walked in, he just yelled at me. He's like, "What's up, fool?" I'm like, "Dog, please respect me. I'm your customer. My name is Martin Amini." He goes, "Nah, fool, that's how we say hello in LA. What's up, fool?" I'm like, "Oh, my bad, dog, you know. What's up, bitch?" And he didn't like that. One time I did a show out there, dog. This little Mexican homie came up to me like, "Hey, dog, you killed that shit tonight, dog. You were a firme." I didn't know what that shit meant. So I went to my little Mexican homie. I was like, "Yo, Alfred, like, what does a firme mean?" He goes, "Oh, dog, that shit means you're gay, dog." I go, "For real? That's what it means?" Like, fuck, man, all right, that's fucked up. So I went out, next time I did a show, same shit happened, dog. A little Mexican homie came up like, "Hey, dog, you killed that shit tonight. You were firme." I go, "Respectfully, sir, I'm not firme." He goes, "No, dog, you are firme." I go, No, I'm not gay." He goes, "No, it doesn't mean you're gay. It means you're hard." I'm like, that shit sounds pretty gay to me. I'm regular, bro. I ain't hard right now. The wild thing about Mexicans, bro, there's all different types of Mexicans. We got the East Coast Mexicans out here, you know, they be talking like me, dressed like me, they wear Jordans and shit. Then you got your Southern Mexicans in Texas, they be wearing cowboy hats with the boots and shit. Then you got your West Coast Cali, Mexicans, they got the cholos out there from Training Day. Khaki pants, face tattoos, they be looking at you like, "Make me laugh, fool." I'm like, "Dog, I'm trying my best, son." One thing I learned about Mexicans, man, is fucking they like dark jokes, bro. Like real shit, dark jokes. Like I tried telling my jokes and they're like, "No, I didn't like that one. Do another one." I was like, "All right, fuck it." So I'm a real comedian. I went home, I wrote a dark joke just for the Mexicans, son. Lincoln Theater, is it okay if I do one dark joke? One dark joke? All right. All the white homies just, sit this one out. I'll be back. I got a joke about taxes like in 2 minutes. All right, here we go. Here's one dark joke for y'all, okay? All right, here we go. All right, check it. All right, so growing up in Silver Spring, Maryland, I grew up in a verbally and physically abusive household. My father, he used to be abusive towards my mom, and the thing is, when you're a young kid and you're watching someone you love hit someone you love, it's very hard to process as a young child. And what made it very complicated was my father, who was always very good to me. He loved me a lot, Every time he would hit my mom, he'd see me get sad and cry. He'd be like, son, don't be sad. Don't cry. I'm going to buy you whatever you want. New Jordans, a new Nautica jacket, whatever you want, I'll buy it for you. That's how we handle those situations. So one day I came home, I was in 4th grade. I saw my mom in the kitchen, she was crying. She had a black eye in both eyes and shit. That shit fucked me up. I got emotional. I just started crying and shit. My mom, she saw me crying. She's like, mijo, please, don't cry. I don't want to see you cry like this. I go, mommy, you don't understand. I'm about to be fresh as fuck tomorrow at school, son. I'm about to knock him out with this outfit. Thank you for taking one for the team, mommy. I love you for that. All right, for those that didn't like that joke, just remember, it was for the Mexicans. It wasn't for you, all right? It wasn't for you. The problem with that joke is I can never post that joke on social media. I can't post it on Instagram or TikTok because I don't want to cancel my dad, Because if my dad ever saw that joke on Instagram, he'd be like, damn, son, after all those Jordans I bought you, this is how you repay me? Let that joke breathe. Now, you can't get all the good jokes without the dark jokes. That shit's a part of the story, And it's a part of my journey too, man. This shit is my therapy for real. Y'all go to therapy, this is my therapy, Yeah, man. I'm a reflection of that. I'll give you some context. 18 months ago, I was broke as fuck, living with my parents in Maryland. Now, I'm selling out shows across the country, making 6 figures, dog. And it's because of y'all. It's because of y'all, for real. All the support I get from social media and shit. And let me tell you something else, man, to add on to that. When you start making money after being broke your whole life, that shit changes you psychologically. I'll give you an example. Growing up in my neighborhood, I used to be afraid of people trying to rob me because they didn't have nothing. Now that I'm making 6 figures, I'm afraid of rich people trying to rob me because I don't know the tax codes. No one ever taught me financial literacy. No one ever taught me taxes and shit. I had to hire an accountant this year for the first time. That shit was stressful. Real shit. I walked into my accountant's office. I was like, yo, dog, what's 12 times 12? He's like, 144. I'm like, you got the job, dog. You killed that shit, son. For the first time this year, I had to hire a lawyer because I need help reading contracts because I'm going on tour. And I found a lawyer that I really liked. He's like, all right, Martin, if you want to hire me, it's going to cost $500 an hour or 5%. He sent me the contract. I started reading that shit. I'm like, all right, $500 an hour or 5%. 500 an hour or 5%. I'm not going to lie, that 5% was very confusing. I didn't know what that shit meant. 5% of what? Net income, gross sales? I was like, fuck. Do I need to hire a new lawyer to read this contract? Do I need to have lawyers watching my lawyers? That shit was confusing, bro. I was perplexed, For the first time this year, I have to pay taxes, man, real taxes. I wrote a check to the IRS for $40,000. Yeah, that shit was stressful. As I'm writing the check for $40,000, I was just thinking to myself, damn, son, maybe being a Republican isn't that bad. I could use the tax breaks, you feel me? I don't really got too many political jokes because I got family on both sides, I grew up a Democrat, I'm a Democrat for now. Yo, being a Democrat in 2023, that shit's stressful, dog. Watching the president talk on TV, I never watched Joe Biden talk and get inspired. I'm never like, oh, bars, he did that. Every time I watch Joe Biden talk, I'm like, I should call my doctor. Make sure my blood pressure's doing okay. I might need to do some push-ups and sub in for this dude real quick. I try to have empathy for Joe Biden. That shit's hard, bro. I feel like he be going through a lot, you know? He got to deal with like Israel, Palestine, stairs. Ain't nobody like fucking, you know, supporting, like, no one rides for Joe. I've been to 30 cities in 8 fucking months, and nobody fucks with Joe, bro. I feel like Joe Biden, to me personally, he feels like community college. Real shit. Because he's not where we want to be, but we're working towards our goals. You feel me? We got a place to be in 2 years. Si se puede. All right, so listen, you know. Yeah, I didn't really start watching the news until January 6th, you know. I got a phone call from one of my homies in D.C. He was like, hey, yo, son, you heard about the Proud Boys? They about to pull up to D.C., our city. I was like, yo, is that like a new musical or something? He's like, nah, bro, they're white nationalists. They all right, do your Googles. I was like, all right, chill, I'll do my Googles. Then I did my Googles and I found out, yo, they are fucked up. They are racist. They are white nationalists. Then I did further research. I found out that the leader of the Proud Boys is an Afro-Cuban Latino. Yeah, the guy's name is Enrique Terrio. Yeah, that shit fucked me up as a Latino. I'm like, damn, son, Latinos, we really out here taking white people's jobs. We gotta do everything, son. We gotta show you how to be racist too. Like, give me the handcuffs, I arrest myself. DC, man, I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for everything. Thank you guys so much. Y'all fucking did it, man. Thank you. What up, guys? Okay, good energy. Love it.
I would just say that you're marrying a very lucky man, an incredible woman. You're marrying one of the hardest working, most loyal people I have ever met. This man is gonna take care of you. He's gonna make you laugh. He's gonna love you.
Well, thank the people that brought this pizza. No, you did it, man. It was great. We got 3 shows. We're gonna go out.
Thank you, Josh. Here it is, you guys.
Thank you guys for everything.
You get the glamour shot. You get the glamour shot. But yeah, enjoy it. DC loves you.
You know, one day, my big ass ass. I was saying,
How invested in me in the state of Nevada today, your wedding day? We pronounce you future husband and wife. Kiss your beautiful bride.
No, I just want to say thank you to, first off, the whole team, you know, Eric Griffin, the director. Well, he's still working? He's still working? Well, yeah.